welcome to the Cat Lady Podcast, episode 123. My name is Andrea. Thank you for joining me. I am also known as the Cat Lady. That's C-A-T-T, craft all the things. Thanks for checking me out. If you're new, I am primarily a knitting-related podcast with some spinning and other fibery fun, as well as yarn dyeing and other random crafts like perler beads or whatever I feel like doing. So I am recording to you on November 27th. 2020 from the dreary state of Michigan. Yeah, it's been kind of dreary the last few days, which is typical for this time of year. So I stay at home with my two kids who are currently remote learning again, and my husband who has been going to work. So it has been a hectic year, to say the least. But anyways, I thank you for joining me. And if you're returning, of course, I always am thankful for every view I get from everybody. So, and thank you so much. And with that, I don't have notes. It's been a while since I've recorded, so we're just going to fly by the seat of our pants, which is also a typical for me. So I will just dive right in. So podcast news, there is not much going on. I don't have any knit-alongs going on. I do have a coffee account. If you'd like to donate a few dollars to that, that helps me to be able to ship prizes, get prizes. So this month, so just I'm going to gather some prizes and some plans for next year, I think. We'll kick off the new year with like a New Year knit-along or something. And yeah, because the things are so hectic with business and with the kids home, which it's not going to change, but maybe if I actually sit down and plan some things, I can actually accomplish some things. Crazy. So not really much going on, but I would love to have any help. Any money that goes into the coffee account is strictly for the podcast, so it's all coming back to you in some form, either prizes or to ship the prizes. And if you would have any makers you'd like to suggest for prizes, I'm looking for black makers, makers of color, persons of color makers, however you want to say that, to support. So if you have a favorite maker that is a black, indigenous person of color, and then please put them down below and I can check out their shop. And if as soon as I get enough money in the coffee account, I can purchase something to use as a prize. So a project bag, stitch markers, yarn, whatever. Other than that, that's it for podcast news. I'm sure I'm going to forget a bunch of things because I don't have notes, but it's been 3 weeks since I recorded and I really wanted to get this done because guess what's coming up? Vlogmas. I'm going to attempt to do Vlogmas this year. So if you don't know what Vlogmas is, it's basically every day from now until Christmas, or from December 1st through Christmas, I will do a vlog, a video journal. If you want to see what it was like last year, I have a catalog of Vlogmas. I think I can put it up in here. I don't know, I've never really used the card. So if I put that link up there, you can see the Vlogmas playlist from last year. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was really fun. However, last year I was also allowed to leave the house and go do things. So this year is going to be different. You might see me in my pajamas a lot. They might be a lot shorter because they might just be quick snippets, but I will see what I can do. As for Vlogmas, I have some fun things to share this year. So I have my Aldi Advent calendar. So 24 days of wine. So that was a lot of fun last year. So I'm doing that again this year. My husband and daughter just filled my little yarn ball thingies. So I made this last year. I cut out all these circles and glued them all together on the Cricut using the Cricut. And so they're labeled the number. And inside is a little mini skein that I've had from my collection of minis from friends and whatever, for my sock yarn scrappy blanket. So it's one of the mitered square blankets, which I will pull out during Vlogmas. It's still in the same Christmas bag that it was in last year. I haven't touched it. I had such grand plans to do a square a day, and I probably made it through January. I don't know, I might even made it into February. I don't remember, but I burnt out pretty fast. So at least I will do my 24 squares a day, or for the month, and hopefully some more. But I still have like 300 squares left or something on that thing. So that's these. And so these are specifically for my blanket. I have, me and my friend exchanged lottery tickets. So I have 24 days of lottery tickets to open, scratch-offs, which I have, where did I put that? I have a little scraper that's perfect for lottery tickets, but I don't know where it went, but I gotta find that. I have, this is for my cats, so I'll try to film that. So it's an advent calendar with cat treats in it. That was from Aldi as well. So 24 or 25 days of treats. We've got salmon and sweet potato, so they're either, I'm hoping they don't hate it. So, and then for the family, the 4 of us, we have chocolate. So I'm using a ring light, so you got that weird reflection, so I apologize, so try to avoid that. 24 days of chocolate and truffles, so it's a huge box. So I got 4 of these, also from Aldi. Then coming to me, which I don't have yet, hopefully it'll be here soon, since the first, it'll be here before the first. It might be here this weekend. Hopefully it probably will be here this weekend. But anyways, I'm getting a 24 mini, 10 gram mini skein set from Lollipop Yarns, who is the Crocheting Hoovian on Instagram, and Lollipop Yarn, she's got both accounts, but she's on Etsy, and so that's coming, so I don't have that yet. But I will open that. That is my first official yarn advent that's not like of my own creation. So, you know, this one I put my own minis in. This one's going to be a little bit more mysterious because my family put the minis in, so I don't know what's in there. So the last time I filled them all myself, so sort of knew what was coming, but at the same time I didn't. But this I really have no idea, so that's kind of fun. And then I have my 12 Days of Perfect Yarn. I saved 1 set for me. And I feel guilty saying I like it so much, but I really like how the yarn turned out, so I really like it. I'm really excited to share it. I don't know when I'm going to open it because I need to check with some of my friends who ordered theirs and see when they plan on opening it, and I know some of them do Vlogmas as well, so maybe I'll coordinate to open it at the same time they do so that they're not, you know, they don't have to like turn it off when I show mine. Yeah, so I don't know, it's like, do I do it 1 through 12? Do I do 12 through 24? So, but boy, I learned a lot making this. So I learned, you know, how to handle dyeing so much different colorways and pre-planning and everything. That was fun. And everything turned out, almost everything turned out exactly like I had planned it. And there was like 1 or 2 that like turned out good, but not 100% what I envisioned. But like trying to order a box to fit this before having anything, like because I had to pre-order everything and have everything ready to go, right? They barely fit in here. So 12 minis plus a few extras barely fit in this box, but they fit, and it was a perfect fit. So, so yeah, everyone got a little tag, and it said, oh, I didn't put the printout in here. I made a little printout to go on top. That explained a few things. But so I had 2 me, so I had the person's name on there from the cat lady, and then I put myself a little message, good job, because I'm a dork. You gonna focus? There it goes. Okay, anyways, too long for that. So I have this 12-day thing. And so what's that? So we have wine, chocolate, 2 things of yarn, 12 things of yarn, and lottery tickets. So that is quite the festive advent this year, right? So that'll be fun for Vlogmas. I've not been super busy since last time we spoke, so I don't have a ton of finished objects to share, but I do have some. So let's move on to that. Knitting and finished objects total. So finished objects, I have a hat. My plan is to give this to my dad, and not really for Christmas. I think I'm just going to give it to him. It was his birthday last week, or this week, Tuesday. It was his birthday on Tuesday. I had a scratchy throat, so I did not want to do a drive-by, because we haven't been, of course, seeing each other really. And we were going to go do a drive-by and just chat in the driveway, or, you know, put our masks on or whatever. But my throat was a little scratchy on Monday night and still scratchy on Tuesday, so we just opted to not. We did a FaceTime, of course. But I have a card for him, and I finished the hat. So this was sort of like Christmas present, but I'm thinking, just make it a present for birthday. This is the Challeger hat. by Sarah Dittmer. I'll try to put the things below. I think I can link them. Yeah, I'll try to put links below. But it is on my Ravelry page as well. This is the third Challenger hat I've made. I made one for my husband. I made one for my uncle last year. And so now this one. It is just a really simple ribbed hat. And yeah, hopefully he likes it. I don't know if he'll wear it. I honestly don't know. I've never really knit anything for my dad because, I don't know, I just never have because, I don't know. It just hasn't come up. So he didn't ask for a hat. So I don't know if I'll wear it. But it was a relatively quick knit. So I did change the pattern, so which is surprisingly because I started it using US 8 or 9, whatever the pattern called for. I think maybe 9s, maybe 8s. Sorry, and it was too big. Like I tried it on Jim, and Jim keeps claiming he has a big head. I really need to measure his head because I don't think it's that big, but it seemed big on him. But then he tried this on. He said it seemed small, but it really didn't. So Again, he says it seems smaller than his, which maybe, but I mean, this thing's, I think it fit a giant. I think it stretches really good, so it'll fit anybody. Yeah, I think it's fine. So, I have actually a slightly larger head. I determined last night. I was FaceTiming with my friend Jen, and she said she had a big head, and so I pulled out the tape measure, and mine was about the same size, so we both had big heads. So, like 22 inches, which, I don't know, it's like an inch or so bigger than the average woman's head, I think. But this was designed for a 24-inch, so we'll see. Whatever, it is what it is. So that's that. That is my only finished object. Oh, no, it's not. It's my only finished hand-knitted object. So if you've been following me, you know I have a knitting machine. So I've been making some Christmas presents. 2 of them I already sent out and gave them to my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. I gave them theirs early, but I'm giving all these early if I can because so that they can use them. But you've seen mine, and I didn't take pictures of theirs, but my mother-in-law's was green with a white bow, and my sister-in-law's was red with a white bow. My mother-in-law really likes Michigan State, so that was like a combo Christmas/state. But here is another one, and this one is red sparkly. You can see the sparkle in there. Really like that one with the sparkly silver bow. So this was made on a knitting machine. And I can show you a little bit of the process of that in a moment. And here is another one. So we have a burgundy sparkle. Oh yeah, you can see the sparkle in that one a lot. With the sparkly bow. I think this one's my favorite. I want to keep this one for myself. So, and I still have this one right here is hanging on my wall. You can't see it in the camera, but it's the burgundy. It's pretty much this, except for not sparkle, but I like the sparkle. So these have to be delivered to their homes. And then I have prepped for the next ones that I'm going to make. I was going to hopefully do these for teacher gifts, so just got to keep going. But this is what I got to do. I got to crank out a long tube. So this long tube, and this was on a circular knitting machine. An Addy king size. So it's a big tube. And then I made a smaller tube, which I already assembled the bows, but you make a smaller tube with the smaller Addy Pro, and you fold it in such a way that makes a bow. So I got a bow here. That's gonna go with, so I got a sparkly bow with the burgundy. And then I have a red tube with the white. Another red and white one. Not sparkly. So those are ready to go. And then what you do is you get a wreath form. So this is a 10-inch wreath, 9.8 inch. These are from the dollar store, which they're amazing because they're $1. Because if you get one of these at Joann's or Michael's, they're like $4 to $5. So this is ridiculous. So, but every time I've gone back to the dollar store, they've been out. So, and I can order them online in a case of 10 for $10, but then I gotta pay $10 shipping, which is still cheaper than going to the dollar store, but I hate that. Anyways, you gotta cut this. You slice this right down this little seam here, and then you feed the tube over it, and then you cinch the ends, and then you tie it up. I already have my ties cut, so you just tie it on in 8 different places, or 7 places, whatever. and you make a wreath and then attach the bow. So it's super fun, super cute. I've thought about maybe next year. I'd like to maybe sell some of these. Again, me and the pre-planning is just a disaster. So I will plan for podcasts next year. I will plan for maybe selling wreaths next year. So I can buy the wreaths from the dollar store in the summertime before they're like constantly sold out, because not everybody wants them for the holiday. And I can make them for Easter. I could make them for Halloween, 4th of July. I mean, there's so many possibilities, right? Speaking of, I have to grab something in a minute when I just thought of something I forgot. But anyways, another thing I finished, which I don't have a cup to show, but it's a cup cozy. So, and it's in the style of the headband wraps. So it's the same as I can put one of these on now, right? That's it. And so now it's the time of year for this, so that's cute. And then I made maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I made a different style headband. Those were from last time. So this was a cup cozy. So this you put it on your cup, and you got a cup cozy. So this is going to be part of some Christmas gifts too. So that's just one. That was a sample. So I had to determine how many rows it was. And then lastly, I have dish scrubbies, or I use them actually in the shower, so shower scrubbies. But it's in the Scrubby Sparkle. So it's really like, it's called sparkle yarn because it does look like it sparkles, but it's really just the kind of plasticky scrubby, you know, like loofahs, whatever you call them. But these are fun. I like these. They're perfect for the shower. And these were made on the knitting machine as well. So I'm doing a gift exchange. So I think these are going to go part of the gift exchange. So I got 4 of them so far. I need more. And I got more. So so that is that. So that is all my finished objects. So actually quite a few, but most of it's on the knitting machine, which was pretty easy. So, and then next up we have works in progress. And these were my wait in line to pick the kids up from school socks. So I got a lot done when they were in school, but then now I haven't touched them since. These are my Twinsie Rhinebeck rainbow socks. I mean, I got a lot done. So we got one sock here, the heel already. So I think I gotta determine how big I want them, how tall I want them. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. I gotta dig out a pair of socks that I like and see what length I want them. Here's sock 2. So I'm working on them in concurrently, tandemly, whatever you want to call them. Not magic loop, but 2 sets of needles. So they're matchy-matchy, which was designed. The yarn came in 250-gram skeins that start at the same color. So, and I'm doing, so it's white birch fiber arts in the Rhinebeck rainbow. White birch fiber arts. Can you see that? Probably not. And then the toes and heels are in my Toe Beans yarn, Cat Lady Yarns Toe Beans base in After Midnight. So very dark navy, which is not fun to make heels in dark navy. So I had to make sure everything was well lit. Same with black hats. So, and we're still using the pumpkin bag, which I need to switch over to my Christmas bag soon. But I made this bag, so. And it's the fall kind of socks. Fall bag. I feel like I have something in my eye. Okay. And that is it. Oh, no, that's not it. That's almost it. So lastly, I'm working on a crochet project, which I haven't touched this in a while either. So I don't remember what I showed off last time, but I have 2 panels for these. It's a retro granny top by Jennifer Xerri. And so this is the front, and this is the back. So these need to be put together, but first I need to do the sleeves. So I have 1 square out of 12 for the sleeves. And this is all just scrap yarn. Most of it is Vanna's Choice by Lion Brand, and a few like woolies. I have a ton of this green for some reason. I don't know where it came from, so I thought that was a perfect color. And I really love the color combination. Like, It's like perfect retro colors. So, but I haven't touched that in forever. So I need to get back into that. And I know I'm going to forget something. I think that's it though. I think that's it for projects. So on to stash. So last time I talked about Rhinebeck and I showed off almost everything I had gotten for Rhinebeck. Well, I finally got the last order. It was Destination Yarn. So this is my Twinsie yarn with Jen, who is my Twinsie. And we did Twinsie everything. So Rhinebeck socks. And so we both decided on this yarn. So this is Destination Yarn, the postcard fingering weight, Fall Reflections. So this was her Indian Tangled special colorway. So all the colors I got this year were all Rhinebeck exclusives. So this was the exclusive colorway for Indian Tangled. And then she had two colors, and I just really liked this one too. And I decided to get it on a DK weight. So this is a souvenir base, which is a DK weight, Fall at the Lake. So they are complementary colors, but of course this is going to be a Twinsie project with Jen. But this is, maybe this will be a hat or something. DK hat. Oh, super pretty. So you got browns and blues and burgundies in there. So I really like that. So that was the rest of my Rhinebeck purchases. Also, if you've been watching for a while, you know I am part of a 6-month fiber club, from Fiber for the People, my first fiber club, or subscription, fiber subscription, or yarn subscription, I don't know. But it was a 6-month subscription, and it's called Values is the name of the club. And she always sends a pack of tea, so I got my tea. I haven't drank any of them yet because I don't drink a lot of tea, but I like tea, but I just don't drink it. I should pull out the other ones. I know where they are. Yes, okay. So this one was Willow. So I have one more coming. There were 6. It was a 6 set. I'm very happy with this actually because I knew it was going to be like a semi-solid kind of tonal style set. And it's DK MCN, which I don't have a lot of DK, so I'm building my DK stash. And yeah, so here's the color, Willow. So we got these nice speckles in here. Soft cream and tans. So shall we look to see how we are doing in the set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we go. Am I going to remember what order it's in? Probably not. Where is there? Okay, so round 1 is Garnet. It's nice red. Try this out here. Round 2 is Pear. So we went into this. I'm not going to be able to do this. Round 2 is Pear. Okay. Round 3, Deep Woods. I love these 3 together already. Just these 3 is just... Okay. This is going to get bad. This is going to get bad. It's going to get ugly. Okay. Round 4 is Querida. I cannot say it. So we got this purpley color. And then round 5 is Willow, which picks up some colors of that purple. So yeah, they all definitely blend together. So what is the final color going to be? Don't know. These all look very nice together and play well together and could be something big. I don't know though. That's a lot of skeins of DK. That would be huge. So faded sweater of sorts. I just don't know. Just don't know. So I'm very happy with this set though. I mean, like, but yeah, I could do a bunch of 2 skein projects because like these 2 look really nice together. So they all play nice together. So, and then I have all my little cards with all the pictures on it. She's supposed to post videos of her dyeing it, and I haven't checked the website, so I have to see if she does. So she'll pick like 2 colorways and video how she dyed them, which is always really cool to see. So that's Fiber for the People. Put these back. Oh, I'm running out of space in here. Oh, that's DK. We'll put that down. Not that I have anything in any particular order, really. Alright. So, I have this as well. So, last I talked, I bought the Fast Fashion sweater by The Drunk Knitter. I will put her links to her stuff below. I can't remember her name. But I bought this for that because this is the yarn she recommended. It is Pound of Love by Lion Brand. And I got this fun color because this is a color outside my comfort zone. Because I, of course, wanted to reach for the dark gray, the burgundy, the navy. And guess what? I have sweaters in all those colors that I've made already. So this is aquamarine. So I don't know if this color will... sure, it'll look fine on me. I don't care. So, got that. Sit tight for 1 second. Well, you know, I don't even care. I've got a bunch of other scrubby. I got some more sparklies yarn for these. It's really not that exciting. This is Big Twist Value yarn from Joann. So it's cheap and I really like it. And that's the same with this. This was Big Twist as well. So I really like that yarn actually, and it was inexpensive. This is Scrubby Sparkle, so I got a couple more colors of that. So yeah, that's not that exciting, so I'm not going to waste time to go get that. But at this point, I will do a business chat. So I have some coupon codes to share, so if you are interested in shopping this weekend for Small Business Saturday, I appreciate the support, and I will talk about business in 1 second, so I will be right back. All right, let's talk business. So if you are new, I have a website, thecattlady.com. I just launched this summer, so still in a learning phase as far as updating and planning. And so yes, things that I should have been doing like months ago, I'm doing on the fly pretty much. So, you know, people plan their advent calendars to go out and like start orders in June. I did mine in October, and just that's what I did with the 12-day mini, which I'm still very happy with all that. So, and I did only a small batch. So now I know to start planning for next year. It's now Small Business Saturday, Black Friday. I should have had some things ready to go, and I do, but not much. Not as much as I should, but it's just such a game. It's a game of like what's going to sell. I still have a lot. I'm still holding on to a handful of colors from like summertime and stuff that like I wanted to sell and it didn't sell, and now it's on sale, so please go buy it. It's on sale. But it just, I don't know what's, and then things that I've designed that I love and I think are amazing, then they just don't get the reception I expected. So I don't know. And it's like, I had to order versus ready to ship conundrum, because it's like I need to sell the yarn, to buy the yarn, to dye the yarn more. So we're just in a constant weird loop of things. But I digress. So it is Small Business Saturday tomorrow, and it is Black Friday today, but whatever. So I have a sale going on starting now. It's up, it's live right now. If you're a newsletter subscriber, you've gotten the codes already. If you want to subscribe to the newsletter to get the first to know things, there is a link down below. It's a MailChimp mailing list, so sign up for that. I don't send them out. Probably don't send them out enough, but I send them out when I do shop updates, new colors, sales, whatever. So I don't send out a ton of newsletters, so I'm not spamming you with newsletters all the time, because they're kind of a pain to put together, so try not to do them too often. But anyways, so if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I launched the holiday vintage collection. So, and that was and I started with a set of minis because I wanted to test out the colors and test out my vision, and it turned out exactly as I envisioned, which is awesome. I love it when that happens. So here's the holiday mini set, which you can purchase as a mini set. So we have the vintage holiday collection, and we are calling these Candy Apple. So, and I kind of wanted something that was holiday reminiscent, but then standalone as well. So I thought I kind of nailed that. So Candy Apple is red. We have Mulled Wine, which is a darker red. And some of these colors are reminiscent of other colors, but they are different. I assure you, they are slightly different. So this one is sort of like Autumn Wine from the Harvest Minis, but it's not. It's a lot more of a maroon brown tone to it. This one was similar to like Cherry Popsicles, but it's a little deeper in color. So, I mean, Obviously, if you held them side by side, you'd probably tell, but you know, when you're looking at photos on the website, I'm like, hey, that looks the same, but it's slightly different. And I just, again, these colors just went well together. So this is Pine. So real pretty bluish green. Yeah, this is actually, it's, I remember that teal that I dyed that I really liked. That was a one of a kind. And it's maybe similar to it, so I might have actually figured that out, but this is Pine. And I know how to recreate that, so. And we have Goldenrod. Oh, I really like this one. This one, again, this is like, I wanted a deep gold, you know, and I had to do some color play and mixing around colors to get what I wanted, and it just came out exactly how I wanted, so it was kind of fun. It's just fun when that happens. And then we have Bittersweet Chocolate. So a nice deep chocolate brown. And then we have, so then I decided, so I listed these, and these are all dye to order, so you can dye to order a mini set, or you can dye to order full skeins of any color. And so I decided to play around with, I dyed up some full skeins just to have on hand, because again, for just, some people just like to know things are ready to buy, and you don't have to wait. And I tell you, and I mentioned on the website, it says 2 to 3 weeks. The wait time is not that long. If I get orders in, I try to dye them pretty quickly. Now, obviously, as business grows and I get busier, then I need that 2 to 3 week buffer. But right now, things are not like overflowing. So just know if you ordered something, dye to order, it won't take 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so first up we have the new base is Pretty Kitty Sparkle. It is an 84% merino, 16% sparkle. So there is no nylon in this, which I'm okay with because it's, I don't know, it's soft and it's just sparkly. So this is Candy Apple in the Pretty Kitty Sparkle. Now it's coming off pretty bright because yeah, so you can see it is lighter than the Perfect Sock. So this is Candy Apple on Perfect Sock. And the website photos are a lot more clear than they're coming out right now, but you can see a definite color difference, and they were dyed in the exact same pan, so it's just the base takes the yarn, the dye differently. So this is Perfect Sock, which is 80/20 merino nylon. So we got, and these are very limited quantities, so I mean this is when you say small batch, I am like super small batch right now because I just trying to get a feel of what's going to sell. So I have 2 of the Perfect Sock in Candy Apple and 2 of the Pretty Kitty Sparkle. But again, all these are dye to order, so if you see something you really like and it's out of stock, you can just order a dye to order and it'll be ready. Then we have Pine. So the top 2 are Perfect Sock. And the bottom 2 are Pretty Kitty Sparkle. And these are tonals, so there is some variation of light and dark spots in there, just like any other tonal. From first glance, it looks like it's all pretty solid, but there's definitely some slight variations in there, which when you knit it up looks amazing. So we have Goldenrod, and of course all 3 of those colors together look really good, so if you wanted to pair up and make a project. So we have Goldenrod, 2 on Perfect Sock, 2 on Pretty Kitty Sparkle. And I'm hoping that sparkle comes through. I can't tell from here, but it's so sparkly. And again, the website pictures do show the sparkle more. And then we got a special holiday color. This is Holiday Soiree. Holiday Soiree. 2 in the Pretty Kitty Sparkle. So this is essentially just the three colors that I just showed you all together in one fun little batch. And then the 2 skeins in Perfect Sock. So again, slightly different. So we got lots of variation of color in there. So, okay, so that is all for the holiday colors. So then I decided to kind of play around. So I have these skeins of Don't Steal My Thunder still left on BFL. It's really pretty, steely blues and grays. So it was Don't Steal as in like steel, metal. And so then I decided to make a couple kits. So I have 2 kits available. in the Steely collection. So that's what we're calling it. So we have a light steely blue, Don't Steal My Thunder, and then steel gray. So I have two kits available right now that you can buy at a discount. So if you purchase the kit, it's 10% off what the retail of 3 skeins would be. So I have 2 of those kits. And then I technically have 2 skeins of just blue left, light steely blue. And then I will have 2 skeins of steely gray. And then I will still have 1 skein of Don't Steal My Thunder, which if anyone is interested in a kit, a third kit, if the other 2 sell, then I can, if there's 3 left, I can put together another kit. But I wanted to make sure they were available standalone as well, because if you just wanted one of these and this, or if you just wanted these 2, or if you just wanted these 2, that could be done. But if you buy the 3 in the listing as a kit, it is a discounted price. Okay. As for everything else, do I have, oh, you know what? I don't even know if I have this listed. This is silverish. I gotta check. This is Perfect Sock. I don't remember seeing this. These are 2 skeins of a 9 live, so it was a leftover dye pot. I don't know if I ever listed these, because I don't remember seeing them, so I have to check that out. I have some October graffiti left that's now on sale, so it's in the sale section. This is Perfect Sock. I have some Formidable Sock, and then I have some DK. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, so this was one of the colors that I really love it, and I really wish it would have sold more. Honestly, it's a pain to dye, so maybe it's a hindsight, like maybe it's a blessing that it did, because it's kind of tricky to dye. But gosh, it's so pretty. So I'd like to sell the skeins that I have left, because it just, I want to see it go to a good home. I got some fun summer colors left. This is in DK. Bright yellow sunflowers and Pink Party's Hard, which I think these 2 could pair together to be something fun. I got a skein of Too Much Birthday that's in the sale section. So this is on Perfect Sock. This is just a fun speckly color. Yeah, and then this one also, I kind of had a fondness for this Pink Petals. This is a one of a kind. I need to recreate this color because I really like it. I want to say this was a leftovers from a Pink Parties, so if I just dilute it a lot, I could get that. So I gotta play around with the colors. So yeah, check out the sale section. It's called Check Me Out, as in MEOWT, meow. Check Me Out is the sale section, and all the skeins in there except for the gradient. All skeins are $20 except for the gradient is $24, because this was originally $32, so it's still heavily discounted. But this is $24. This is an actual gradient skein, so it flows from purple to pink to orange, or orange to pink to purple. One of those 2. It actually is a full gradient, which I saved one because I had an accident with one. Oh yeah, it's right here. So I got one for me too. So I'm gonna have to knit up. You can't see it, but I want to knit up a sample because these are really fun. And this was made with a sock blank, so that's how you do the gradient. I also have one Halloween mini skein set left, so that is floating around in there. So snag that up, and that is only $20. So if you liked the Halloween minis, you get a set of 5 minis, 20-gram minis, for $20. Okay, so for codes. All ready to ship. Everything that is ready to ship, including the sale yarn, all ready to ship yarn, is free shipping. Use the code TCLEXTRATHANKFUL2020. So that will get you free shipping on everything ready to ship. So not dyed to order, because, doing flash sale this weekend. So anything that is ready to ship, and I'm trying to, clear the inventory. So anything that is ready to ship now is free shipping, using TCLEXTRATHANKFUL2020. And then I have a bonus coupon, because everything over $100 is free shipping already. That's just my regular sale. Any order over $100 ships for free. So I figured, okay, so some incentive if you want to order or whatever, if you spend over $130, you get a $25 discount. So that is almost like almost a free skein yarn. So my cheapest yarn is $26.50, I believe. I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's almost a free skein yarn, and then the total comes down to 10. So if you spent $130, it wouldn't be even that way, but it brings your totals down to like 105. Then you still get the free shipping. So that's how that was. I had to play with the coupons to kind of make this work because I wanted to be like buy 4 get 1 free type thing, but that didn't quite work. So if you purchase $130 worth of yarn, so however many skeins that ends up being, with the sale yarn, with the dye to order, with the ready ship, any of it, their total purchase is $130. Then you use the code TCL Extra Thankful. No 2020 in there, just TCL Extra Thankful. You get $25 off your purchase. So that's almost like getting a free skein of yarn. Or it would be a free skein if it's a sale skein. So that's how I'm working with that. So that's for those who love to support me in large orders, which I very, very appreciate those orders, of course. And have no problem paying for shipping when you spend over $100. If you're in Canada, which I am now open to Canada shipping, it is over $130 because the shipping is just ridiculous. So one skein of yarn, it's like not even worth it unless you're gonna buy like $130 a yarn, honestly, because one skein of yarn is $12 a ship. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, and that's my cost. I mean, that's just my cost. I can't do anything about that. So, so yeah, I almost discourage people from Canada from ordering because there's lots of Canadian dyers doing wonderful things. So even though I think it's just as expensive for them to buy from local dyers too, which stinks. So that is my rant. That is my shop update. So I thank you so much for all the support. And I shared something on Instagram that I will share here from Gamer Crafting. How to support small businesses without spending money. So what can you do to support me without buying anything? You can do lots. You can watch my videos. You can like my videos. You can comment on my videos. You can like my Instagram posts. You can share my Instagram posts. You can do so much to help me. I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers on Instagram, which is cool. I would really like to get to 1,000 subscribers here. So anything you can do to promote my videos, share my posts and stuff is super duper helpful. Like just to spread awareness, spread the word. I get to show more people my stuff. The more people that follow and watch, more people that I get to introduce my things to that potentially will buy things. So if you can't buy things, which is totally fine, I totally understand, especially now. This is the worst time to launch a business, really. This year has just been a stupid time to launch a business, but here I am. But I appreciate all of you who watch, and I would always appreciate anyone who shares and comments on my posts. And I love talking to you guys, so any comments I love. I try to reply to all my comments everywhere, so because I enjoy talking to you guys and I enjoy meeting new people, and I've met so many new people through this avenue. So continue to engage with me, and I love it. So that is it. That is all I have to say today. So again, I was all over the place. I know I had a few other things. I won a pattern from Paper Daisy Creations. I think it was called Midwestern Afternoon. If I remember, I'll post in a picture of that. Other than that, yeah. Life is life. I don't know. We had a really nice Thanksgiving. Just the 4 of us, I made the full dinner yesterday. It was so good. We're having leftovers tonight, so I'm excited for dinner tonight. We took a nice family picture outside, so I made everyone get dressed up. But otherwise, we just lounged around and played games and just had fun. We did a video chat with my dad and his wife and family, and then we did some phone calls with the rest of the family, and yeah, we just made the best of it. So it was pretty relaxing. So I think we had a good time. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I hope everyone is continuing to stay safe, wear your masks, stay home, all that jazz. Continue to support Black businesses. So I know I haven't said much on that lately, and I actually was trying to think of another place I could donate to. And I do have another thing in mind of maybe a yarn that I could donate proceeds to, so I'll have to think about that as well. Or donate a portion again, it's the whole new business, trying to determine what I can give away out of the business money, which I'd like to do, but it's just got to take some planning. And I don't want to hype up too much and then I only donate $2, you know, like, because nobody buys anything. So, you know, these are the things that go in my head. But yeah, there's some charities downtown Detroit I'd like to continue to support, especially this time of year. But yeah, go out and support your local Black businesses this weekend, and charities, and anything you can do with your money. And so yeah, if you don't want to spend your money on me, go find a Black business that you can support and just share my posts and like my posts and do all that stuff for me. And I would really appreciate it. So, all right, I've ranted enough. I love you all. I thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful time this weekend, whatever you're doing with your family, and stay tuned for Vlogmas. So that is coming up soon. So if you want to see me in my pajamas and do my thing, then come tune in to Vlogmas starting on December 1st. So with that, I will say goodbye, and I hope you get to craft all the things.